I was getting rolled on with this modular encounter set, but let's see what happens. This one is, I think, the one that they recommend. It just puts so much pressure on you. It's insane. Okay, so start of the game, we're going to add 1 health to each one of these minions. You're warmed up now. You got this. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Shuffle this guy up. Other horde unit cards are summoned concealed. And then when this is in play, when our outsider is in play, monsters cannot gain damage during the alliance phase. Okay. And then barrier. I wonder what barrier is. That's a new keyword for me. Barrier. A card with barrier and no damage tokens would gain any amount of damage. Put a single damage on that card instead. Woo. So the first time you're just going to deal 1 damage to it. That's mean. Alrighty. Then we're going to learn the faction together. What's nice, what's really nice about this is the purple circle that we were fighting. It puts a lot of pressure on the mill because the setup was to add more health to the minions. And so not having that is nice. Now the conceal could be mean, but we'll see. Oh, and this one actually has attack because our purple circle didn't have any attack. This one has 4. But the deck actually applies a lot of pressure up here, sadly. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. 2, 4, 5. I don't know any of these cards. So we got Unburial Rights. After a minion is destroyed, exhaust this. This is one of the towers. Unburial Rights gains 1 health. We can remove X health to summon a troop unit with play, repeat X times, Mutiform 1. Mutiform. Repeat X times, put a +1/+1 on the card. Each time you can choose a different type. So summon a troop unit with play, repeat X times. So if we remove 1, we'll Mutiform 1. If we remove a couple, that's cool. On a play, a monster gains -2 attack. That's temporary attack, so that's nice. Play, reveal 1 fewer treachery cards this turn. That's nice. That's those boost cards. After a minion is destroyed, a monster in the front line gains -1 health, -1 attack. Fight Gorilla 1. Gorilla is a new keyword for me as well, which is not in here. Oh, just kidding. Remove X health tokens from a minion, either in the front or back line. Armor does not prevent this effect. So it's additional health tokens. That's cool. And then a Haunted Ruins. Play. Haunted Ruins gains 3 health. Remove a health, Gorilla 1. So we'll remove... Okay, that's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. Okay, so I think I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of here. I really want to play these towers, but we're only going to have 4 mana at the beginning. Also, I really like the mornings. So let's go... Let's mulligan 3. We're going to get another mornings. A poisoned attack. Now this is a spell. We can play this in the treachery phase. That's what that little lightning bolt means. A non-outsider minion gains -1 temporary attack. Then it gains -1 health for each -1 temporary attack on it. That's nice. And then we've got a Tunnel to the Ancients. Play. This is another tower. It gains 3. Remove 1 to summon an exhausted troop unit with play Mutiform 1. Very cool. Okay, so yeah, we're all about towers, and we can exhaust to ready a tower. So that's cool. The problem with the troop tokens coming in exhausted is we can't use their ability to like engage anything, but we can start building up a battlefield. Oh, and we're not gonna know. We're gonna be very reactive in this game. So start 1, we're gonna get 4 mana. We're going to summon concealed. and we're gonna remember to rotate. It's alliance phase now. Okay. Hmm. We could go with the mornings and engage here. We could also drop the Tunnel of the Ancients. We can summon an exhausted troop unit with Beautiform 1. We can do that twice, actually. I feel like that's a nice tempo. That would leave us with 1, so we go up to 5 next turn, which means that we probably wouldn't. Yeah, we'll try it. Let's drop this over here. It's going to come in with 3 basically uses. That's going to cost us 3. We'll go down to 1. So I was talking about the playmat earlier. The playmat has like the distinct spots here, and then it has like a little, like you would slide it up and down for exhausted and ready. And so I was like, ooh, I'm eyeing that playmat now. Okay, so we got Tunnel of the Ancients. We're going to exhaust, remove 1, and we're going to summon a troop unit, which is an exhausted troop unit, and we are going to make sure that Beautiform is it's a permanent +1 attack, so that's cool. Nice. So it's a +1 and a permanent +1 attack. So now it's a 2/2. We're going to exhaust our tower. We're going to ready, and we're going to exhaust again to do the same thing. So it is exhausted, and I believe we can choose. Oh, it's or a +1. It's or a +1. We'll go with the attack. We'll go or attack here. I feel like the troop units. I am not super invested in keeping them around. Okay, at the end of the alliance phase is when we're going to reveal concealed cards. So this is a monster. It gains +1 attack. On fight, the Zephyr minions gain +1 health and will charge right. This has armor 1, so get +1 armor there. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to fight. We have 0 attack, but the fight does go here. So the Zephyr minions here get +1 health, and then they're going to charge right. Charge says move to the furthest of that direction, which is tough. It's not attacking the tower, but it will hit our castle. Then we're going to fight. So we have 2 attack, 1, 1, just like that. We're going to attack the portal directly. So we're going to get 2 here. And then over here, our castle is going to get hit for 2, down to 8. So there you go. Pillage. During the pillage phase, all the pillagers will move back to the back row, but that is after they pillage. And so we'll lose 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Unexhaust everything. This goes back to the top row. And we're here. We're going to get 4 money. Take us to 5. The armor saves there. Or refreshes there. I'm thinking about throwing this morning out here and giving these minions -2, then pulling them down, so we're not gonna get. Oh, but they're gonna charge all the way to the right, and so shoot. Oh, yeah. So they're gonna get 3 attack. What was Gorilla 1? We remove 1. Gorilla 1 is remove. Oh, health tokens. That could be nice because we could grab one of these guys. Does it have to be in the front line? In either the front or the back line. Ooh, that's nice. That's really, really nice. Let's go ahead and spend 2. We'll drop down to 3. We're gonna play the Haunted Ruins here. I think the problem with all the towers is that it's really blocking where I can challenge monsters. This is gonna come in with 3. We'll go ahead and remove 1. We're going to remove 1 health token from these minions, which will draw us. I didn't summon cards. It's going to draw us here. Ooh, this is one of our heroic allies. 4/3. You may place the engaged non-epic monster on top of the outsider pile on a fight, so it just deletes and then he will swing through. That's cool. That's really really cool. I do only have 3 money left. I will be getting. I will be getting 4, so I would go up to 7. So I might as well play non-outsider minion gains -1. Let's go ahead and go here. So, actually, for towers, do they get discarded? I assume that they get discarded whenever I lose my. I should know this. I apologize. I have not played a ton with towers, but I think, and if someone knows in the chat, that would be great. I assume we get rid of towers once they run out of uses. Make a lot of sense if we did. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna say we do. If someone knows, let me know. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that we resolve the effect, so I can't put the troop unit there, but we'll put the troop unit right here. We'll give it a +1 attack, and then we'll discard. Let's go ahead and exhaust to ready this tower. We'll exhaust the tower to take this guy out. We'll draw a card. Crazed Summoner. Exhaust reinforce 3 and choose exactly 4 cards from your discard pile. Play a random card from the 4 chosen cards without paying its mana cost. Reinforce 3 means that we're going to be adding more tokens up here. That's cool. That's like really thematic. It's a, kind of like bringing back things back from the discard. That's cool. Huh. That's really fun. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2. I guess we can play this during the treachery phase. So let's go ahead and end our turn. So we're going to flip here, fight, pillage a card, and then these minions get +1. Uh-oh. I was at 3, right? Yeah. Then we've got a stone bombs. Oh, these minions gain 3 health. Attach them. Then they gain pillage. This pillages 3 cards and gains -1 health. And so right now it's pillaging 6 cards. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And this is where I started to run into some issues on my first couple playthroughs. Okay. Now we're going to do this. Let's go ahead and spend 2 because we can play this with that little lightning bolt during the treachery phase. So, a non-outsider monster gains -1 and then it gains gains -1 attack. It is a temporary -1 attack. We're going to go here. Then we're going to it takes 1 damage there. The reason being is this is going to come and attack our castle, so we might as well get the temporary -1 there. Okay. We're at least summoning 0 next turn, so we can take care of these guys. Okay. Fight here. These minions are going to get +1. And they're going to charge right. Then we're going to fight. So we have 2, 1 here. This guy dies. That's nice. Stop them boosting. Since we did defeat the enemy, we get to draw into an unburied rights. After this is a tower. After a minion is destroyed, they get +1. Then we can summon a troop unit with the mutiform. So the reanimation type thing. Pillage a card on fight. We got the we lost the haunted ruins, and then these minions gain +1. Yikes, team. Oof. These also have the ability that if they have 4 or more attack, they gain trample. And so now that we have 4 attack here, we have to figure out how to not do that. 0, we deal 2 damage here. 2 damage, undefended, here. Then 1 damage because of this -1, undefended to the castle. Okay. Pillage! We're in a lot of trouble. So we're pillaging 1, 5, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, not being able to react to this card coming out and engaging, because if you can engage it, then you can kind of deal with it. Not being able to react to that is very sad. Yeah. Okay. Then this guy's going to go back. We're going to remove all of the temporary tokens, unexhaust everything, and we are back in it. We're going to get 4 mana. I'm going to summon 0, which is so very nice. And we're going to rotate. It should be noted that whenever you push the portal into the next stage, you're going to go to its upright position, which on stage 2, you'll reveal 2 cards. Okay. I'm thinking about dropping the mornings and then giving -2 attack here. And so that'd be a 2, and then engaging with the mornings so that we could hit there. And I think I will also grab and drop the Unburial Rites, because after a minion is destroyed, we get +1, and then we can summon a ton of troops. And so I think we're going to be able to at least destroy this minion, potentially these other 2 minions, because I think I'm just going to start engaging so I can stop the pillage, just like monstrosity that's happening. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and we're going to spend 1. Oh, we only have 4. I thought we had... Did I only have 4? I thought I had 5. I had 5, right? I did have 5. I'm pretty sure I had 5. If not, I need the help. We're going to spend 1 to play the Unburial Rites. I'm going to go here because everything keeps charging right. And so I'm going to leave this lane open so that I can actually assault there. So after a minion is destroyed, it gains +1. Let's go ahead and exhaust. We're going to remove this to Gorilla 1 and hit here. So these minions are destroyed. We get to draw a card. And then we get to get 1 here. I think I'm actually going to hang out because I want to get a crazy strong troop minion. So we could exhaust this, but I think I can actually mess with some of these other minions as well. We got Tunnel to the Ancients. Okay, so it's the exhausted troop minion summon. Okay, let's go ahead and spend the 4 to play Morning. Play, a monster gets -2 temporary attack. We're going to go here. We're going to go ahead and exhaust to engage here. Okay. We're going to exhaust to engage here. That's a nice little trade, right? Because damage is done simultaneously. We will trade. So that's nice. And then we'll have 3 here for the unburied, right? So we can create some I really like the green faction. This is fun. Okay. And we've got 2 going through, which will put it at lethal. Interesting. So we are going to be pushing this round. Huh. Treachery phase, we've got +1 attack over here. That is totally fine for me because he was not surviving the attack regardless. We'll go here. No fight abilities. We will trade. Put another token here. That goes there. The troop guy dies here. Then we get to draw a card, which is a Rebirth Disciple. After a minion is destroyed, a monster in the front line gains -1/-1 fight gorilla 1. That's cool. So you're kind of more ping damage there. That's cool. So fight, pillage a card. Oh shoot, they're gonna get +1. I don't think I took that into consideration. Bummer. Oops. Okay. And then we'll deal 2 damage here. The unburied monolith will get destroyed. We'll draw a card. A howling monolith. Oh wait, that's not the card. That's not my card. Another crazed summoner. Our hand size is 7, so we're at 6. Okay. We'll go 2 here, which will push this. Reinforce 2 and place the outsider at the bottom of the outsider pile. So we'll reinforce here and here. I think that is maybe my biggest question coming out of this gameplay. It says to set these aside out of play when they're destroyed, and then I think they could add it back. And so I don't believe that they could be reinforced, but that is something that I'll look at the end. Okay, then we're resolving 2 cards, and we're getting 6 mana now. So feeling good. And then if we destroy this, we can progress into stage 3 and then stage 4, and we get a benefit every single time we destroy one. So this one is when we destroy this, draw a card, and then we get to put 4 cards back onto our deck. We rebuild 4. Okay. No fight here, but this does have a total of 3 attack. It does have trample, but luckily we have 3. I thought I was going to survive, but I forgot that we were going to get the +1 fight there. Oops. So we'll deal 4 damage to it, and it will destroy us here. Okay. We will pillage 2. And they will go back to... we actually still may pillage 3. I think actually we do. Let me read the pillage effect. Pillage abilities on a card in the back line trigger at the first step of the pillage phase. So no, since they are not on, they're on the front phase, or they're on the front line, so they will not actually pillage. No. Which is not great. Man, I really wanted to take them out. That would have been super nice. Alrighty, so we get 6 money, so that's nice. We're actually doing really nice with our health. This is one of those games where, in most games, right, you can think of health as a resource. This one very much, you're like, okay, I can just let that threat go. Summon 2 face down. Then we will summon the outsider. Rotate. So here we go. Monsters cannot gain minus attack during the alliance phase. Barrier, meaning that if it does not have damage, the first instance of damage only does 1 damage regardless of how much it is, which is nice because we just have a troop token here. So we'll trade here, and then we'll open this slot up for something really big that we can really attack the Damsel of Silence. I'm thinking... oh, this guy's gone. I'm thinking that we could... do we want to go... How how confident are we feeling? Is there a way that we could take out? No, we can't. Monsters can't gain damage during. So I think we just go with that. Okay. We do have 6. Um, these are temporary; they go away. Um, I think I want to get a summoner out at some point. Being able to choose cards and play them for free seems pretty good, but I don't want to. I think my lost condition at this point is a mill, and so we would be milling 3 extra cards every single round unless we can figure it out on how to not let them do that. Yeah, these coming in concealed is tough. These coming in concealed, there's no way that you can react to them. Okay, so monster gains -2 attack. I may go 4, drop this down to 2. After a minion is destroyed, a monster in the front line gains. Oh, that's actually really nice. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spend 3 to play the Rebirth Disciple. So after a minion is destroyed, a monster in the front line gains -1 attack and -1 health. Gorilla 1. Um, so we can fight Gorilla 1 after a minion is destroyed, a monster in the front line, so we can give minus to whatever. That's a cool card because the Gorilla 1 on fight, I can ping here. That's pretty cool. We do have 3 money left. Let's go ahead and just summon here. We're going to exhaust. We're going to summon a troop unit with trying to think. Do I want? I think we'll just go +1 attack, +1 attack. So we have a 3-1. We could trade pretty easily with here. But if we're gonna trade, we could go 2 health and we could keep him around. But honestly, a 1-3 feels like he's just clogging a lane rather than he's actually like doing anything super beneficial. So I think I'm gonna go 2 attack and potentially leave that open. I'm actually gonna summon it here just in case we get anything that charges right. And then we can yeah, so if we get something that charges right, we'll be fine. And then if we don't, we're attacking the tower and we can shuffle cards back in. I'm happy with that. This is unexhausted. And we are going to float 3 resources, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to float 3. Yep. Okay. Spell. The Yintarn minions gain 2 health. I guess I could have engaged something. Would that have been smart? I guess I'm past. Okay, so they get 2 health and 1 permanent shield. Now the tokens do go away when we defeat them, but it's annoying. Then we've got play. The minions, the Yentar minions. Oh geez, get 3, 2 attack, and charge the strongest ally. Strongest, I assume, is attack. Highest attack, yeah. Okay, so it's charging here. Oh no! So it's 3 attack. We're about to get. Okay, so that whole our tower is probably safe. Yeah, I don't think it is. Because now it has a 7 attack with overkill. We only have 1, so we're doing 6 damage to the tower. Yikes! Alrighty, well that's fun. That's really cool. Yikes. Okay. We are going to fight. Fight. Gorilla 1. After a minion is... We're going to just hit here. It's going to clear that. We're going to draw a card. Then we're going to give a -1 temporary attack and -1 health, which actually just knocks the shield. Oh. We're going to go 2 directly into the portal here. Monsters cannot gain, which I don't think I did, yeah. So we're going to deal 2 damage, but it does have barriers, so it's going to take 1, and then it's going to completely obliterate our troop unit. It's going to be fine. It's fine, team. We're fine. I'm okay. And then, yeah. Okay. So damage is done simultaneously, which is nice. So we'll deal 3 damage here. And then we had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. So 5 damage to our tower. And then this troop unit is no longer around. Ooh. Well, that's fun. Okay. Pillage phase will pillage 2. And then we will send this guy back, remove temporary tattoos. Okay, he's not actually too scary anymore. He does not have trample anymore, so I think we can mitigate that. But I mean, now, because this barrier, the barrier is now turned off, so if we can just like throw a ton of damage at it, now we're feeling pretty good. After a minion is destroyed, we did destroy a minion last time. I like the green. The green is fun. I like the tower mechanics. We're gonna get 6 money, go up to 8. Summon 1. Rotate. Remember to rotate. We're gonna go. Oops, hold on. We're at 2. We're gonna go to 9. We're gonna spend 4. We go down to 5. We're gonna play Mornings. Monster gains -2 temporary attack. So we got -1, -1. Okay. So we'll survive this initial attack. Assuming that he doesn't get boosted. Which we could actually prevent that from getting boosted. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Sweet. Now look at this. We're gonna do remove any number of health from your allies. The engaged monster gains. Huh. That's cool. -2. -2. Oh. Okay. Let's go ahead and spend 4. We're gonna go down to 1. We're gonna play the Zarkol. We're going to exhaust the Zarkol to engage here. We're going to exhaust the troop to engage here. So now this epic monster, the outsider here, it cannot be boosted, right? Because it's neither the furthest left or the furthest right. And so we guarantee that we're at least going to hit twice with our mornings. We do have 1 left. I think we're going... Let's go ahead and just summon the tribesmen. We can exhaust to reinforce 3. Which would go up here, which would mill more. Oh, we don't have... I guess if we have any cards that are not allies or towers, which is not all of... Oh, there's a spell. There's 1. There's an attachment. There's a spell. There's a spell. Okay, so we could play it, because like we don't have any open slots, so I don't want to like. We're just gonna reinforce next turn. It'll be fine. Cool. Ending the phase, we've got fight. The Onikai minions gain +1 health and charge right. So these are going to charge all the way over here. Take out my summoner. Dang it. That's fine. I'm protecting my castle's health. Okay. Fight. We're going to get +1 here. So we're going to go up to 3 health, and then they're going to charge right. Then we are going to deal Gorilla 1. Oh, wait. Let me do this first. Deal 1 damage to the castle. Okay. So Gorilla 1. That's supposed to be a minus. Gorilla 1. I can't. There's nothing to destroy, but that would be a good combo here with the Crazed Summoner because you have to reinforce. And so I would have a minion with 1 health, which means that I could trigger the Gorilla 1 here. That would have been cool. That would have been the right way to play this. I'm just going to go ahead and deal the damage to... That's going to be fine. I'm going to deal the damage here. Just take it down to 2. Okay. Then damage is done simultaneously. So we got 1 damage here and 1 damage here. We actually could have done the gorilla here. We could do that next turn just so that they trade. We've got 2 damage. Again, these are minuses here. Damage is dealt simultaneously. So we've got a monster gain, or 4. So we're down to -5, and then it's doing 2 back to us, which means that we get to survive the attack. Woohoo! We've got a 2 attack here. Got -2. We survive that, and then 4. The shield takes 1. These 2 go. Oh, no, that's not right. We do destroy a minion. We got the counter here, and then we will draw into the Well of Talut. We can remove 1 search your top 6 cards for a tower. So it's kind of the very similar to the attachment one. Okay. Nope. And then this is going to hit us for 2. We'll hit it for 1. By Crazed Summoner. It was, and I didn't even open up a slot, so it's fine that the summoner is gone. I didn't have anything that I could have used for. We have no pillage. This will go back. Gotta run, but good luck. Alrighty, see you, villain. Thanks for hanging out. And these temporary tattoos go away. We're gonna stand up. We get 6. I'm gonna summon 2 concealed monsters. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to play the Dryad of Sorrow. Mutiform 2. I'm gonna go +2 health there. Okay. Honestly, I think that's kind of all we can do. But I think we have lethal here, depending on what all this happens. So at the end of the round, we're going to flip here. So it's a taunt, and then the Zaphlite minions gain +1. That's actually huge because our Rebirth Disciple can deal with that. Then we've got a fight, pillage a card, or this is a fight. And then the Radamil minions gain +1. Okay. If you ever run out of slots up here, you're going to put them in the outsider pile, and they'll get summoned later. Rotate the time or the phase afterwards, and we're going to fight. Okay, so fight. The Onikai minions get +1 and charge right. Okay. Fight Gorilla 1. That didn't work out exactly how I wanted it to, but here we are. We'll go ahead and we'll do a damage here, and then these guys will trade. So 1-1. We'll take them out. Gonna draw us a card into the Watcher. Ooh. Oh, this very much looks like the Watcher in the Water from Lord of the Rings. I love that. That's awesome. Fight. Destroy another ally. If you cannot, put the Watcher in the outsider pile. It is a monster without the ability for the remainder of the game. Oh, because it costs 0, so you have to destroy an ally. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Because now you can use like all your like towers to summon troops and just like knock them off, and then you have a 3/2. That's pretty. And it has barrier. That's cool. The Zaphlite minions gain +1. And then we're going to deal 2 damage here. And then we'll do 4 damage there, which will be lethal, and that is game. And that is Skytear. I've been having a lot of fun with this game. It's like the factions all feel super unique. I played 3 out of the 4 of the factions that I have right now, just in the precons. I have not played any of the or done any of the deck building stuff, but it does look like there's a Skytear DB, which I can just like with the deck building here. Like there just seems like some intense like deck building options. There's, modularity on both the outsider and the horde that you are fighting. Good stuff. So that's Skytear. I think we will probably do more of this on the channel. It Once we, kind of have what we're doing, it's a very, very quick game. So it may be just kind of one of those end of stream or like we have half an hour, we can probably knock out a game. And so plan on doing more. I may look and see what the campaign is doing on the crowdfunding campaign, but Skytear campaign looks pretty cool. So awesome. I am out next week. I'm traveling next week, so I will not be here next week, but the following week we do have some streams coming up. Looking forward to those. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, fantastic week. If you're celebrating the holidays, or I said this in my last video, regardless of if you're celebrating the holidays or not, stay safe. I hope you all have a fantastic time. We'll see you around. Peace.